Good morning everyone, welcome to another baking video. Today I have a new guest, Mr. Brian Ford, and we are at your micro bakery home. Where are we?
We're at my house. At my crib, as we say.
Oh,
I'm saying it's my house in Queens. Welcome.
Thank you for the invitation.
Absolutely. Thank
It
you.
was an invitation.
Kind of. You kind of just came on you just showed up.
Tell me, what are we going to do today?
We're going to make a sourdough pizza. Something similar to a Neapolitan style pizza, but it's just my way of doing it.
Okay, so let's start with the dough.
Let's make the dough. Before we make the dough, I want to talk about the preferments that we're using.
So what do we have here?
I have two of them. This is a yeasted preferment that most people call Poolish or Polish. This is 1 part water to 1 part flour and a pinch of yeast. Let it rest overnight.
Room temperature.
It gets really funky and bubbly, and then we're ready to use.
Good.
This is our sourdough preferment. All right, this
Which is super active.
Yeah, there's no commercial yeast in here. It's just the flour and water.
Natural yeast.
A few days over time, it starts to come up and down.
How many hours before you start baking?
This is about 3 to 4 hours before I start baking.
Oh, okay.
I feed it.
Let it rise?
It rises nice, and then we put in the dough.
Oh, good. Okay, let's go.
We're starting with our flour in this bowl, the water. We'll do the sourdough first. We'll add that in, and then we'll do the Polish, and finally we'll add the salt. And now with one hand, I like to start the mix like this, squeezing a little bit with the hand, getting everything incorporated, and now you see it's coming together. So now I'm kneading it here on the surface. You can see the strength. We'll put a little bit extra flour so it doesn't stick. Why don't you try?
Okay, my turn.
Now we cover it, and we'll let it rest for about 30 minutes.
I think it's about time.
Yep, 30 minutes, a little bit of rest. Now it's time to form the dough balls.
Dough balls. Me gusta mucho.
Let's divide our dough. Okay, we're just gonna simply pinch off the dough with our hand. We're looking for 250 grams. Now we're gonna shape our dough ball just like this.
Now I'll show you my style. And now this is the final touch.
The dough balls are made. We are going to let them rest.
Here,
Yep, right here.
half hour,
No, 2 days.
2 days.
Yes.
What?
48 hours in the fridge. Come on.
Okay.
Now let's make the tomato sauce. All right, so we have our San Marzano tomatoes from my garden. I grew them here in Queens.
Okay.
These are Italian tomatoes. They don't have that much water content inside, and that's what makes the sauce nice.
Yeah.
Start by taking the top off here, and then cutting in half. All right, and then it's very important that we remove the stem part right here.
And it goes in. Wow. And now what?
You have basil.
Yeah.
Yeah, basil inside.
Okay,
No water. To the stove.
let's go.
We have the fire on medium heat, and we stir a few times here until they're nice and soft. Now we're going to put some tomatoes into here. Now we're gonna mash our tomatoes like this.
So you brought this thing from
Yeah, from Mexico.
Mexico.
So it's a Mexican tomato sauce now. Now we will pass our tomatoes
Carefully.
carefully
Whoa.
through the sieve. Sieve is what it's called. So we'll put our sauce back here into our pan, and we'll add salt, and we'll let this cook for a little bit longer.
And it's been long, 2 days waiting for the dough.
2 days with this guy.
And you haven't changed your clothes.
Yeah, we're in the same thing. We made a lot of dough. All right, so very important, we have the oven preheated before we stretch the pizza.
Yeah, really
Because then we're gonna have to move fast. We have it preheated around 800 Fahrenheit.
Oh, pretty
Yeah, a little less is fine too.
Okay, let's do this.
Let's do it. A little bit of flour, pushing the air out to the crust. Nice and easy on the dough here, just getting a little circle. It's a little tight.
That's the steering wheel technique.
Yeah, this is the steering wheel and driving you to a new home. So we'll put our sauce here.
Fior di latte italiano.
Fior di Queens.
incredible, the pizza that you took out of the oven in front of my eyes.
Yeah. Right here.
Okay, let's try it.
Let's try it. I'm hungry.
What did you do?
I grew some tomatoes.
Incredible. No, you should definitely do this more often.
I might have to open a pizza shop here in Queens. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate you coming to my house. It's an honor to cook for you. I'm a big fan. You know that I'm a big fan. And
Thank you for the invitation.
of course.
What?
Cheers.
If you like this video, like it, follow him on Instagram, TikTok, and many other networks, and that's all. See you in the next one. I hope you have enjoyed this video. And if you want to learn more about sourdough bread and sourdough starter, I encourage you to check the link on the description. And remember, this masterclass was especially designed for you.